VargasTUBE, what's up? It's Amado Vargas, and I'm back again with my family on the Vargas podcast, VargasTUBE. What's up?
Okay. What's going on, VargasCAST? We're back, like I said. I'm on the one intro today, but you know we got the family here. We had an awesome weekend. Well, Valentine's was yesterday.
Yeah, man.
Love was in the air.
Yeah, love was in there.
Buddy.
We got all right, we get it. We have Junior Vargas suited and booted.
Wow.
Man, hold on.
Where are you going,
Stand up a little bit. Stand up real quick.
want to stand up?
Stand up
Stand
real
up.
quick.
Show
Let him see what's up.
Every angle you want.
Damn!
Wow.
Spencer!
I like that.
No, not
Model?
the 360.
Modelo de
What you guys want? You guys want to see the?
Oh my
Tijuana.
There we go. Anyways, love is in the air. Junior Vargas is stepping into new territory.
I don't know about all that, but I'm seeing a special someone.
Yeah, you know
what
we
I
don't gotta
mean?
say too much, but you know
I'm not officially off the market, but it's getting there.
Damn! Big fish?
I got a
Yeah.
special someone, but I don't know.
You
if
feel
it's-
me? It's like, I'm 25. Do I really want to do that? You guys were married pretty much at like 16.
Yes.
Pretty
So,
much.
My brother
that was because
my brother was talking to me. He was telling me, he was like, "Hey, bro, this is like new. Like,
Yeah, I'm like,
what is this?
I'm a good guy. What's going
He
on
just went
over
to
here?"
Disneyland. Went to Disneyland.
Wow.
We were in California with her as well.
I was.
The mountains.
It was a
were-
little
Can we
shocker.
know
post
her
on the
name or no? We can't even know
Who
her
is
name.
this guy?
Not Junior.
with the post, my boy.
Come on, my guy.
Hey, my guy. Can we find out who what her name is?
No.
Or-
Nah.
Not really.
Oh, okay. All right.
Anyways,
That close.
You
Anyways.
stepping on my pimping, pops.
Stepping on your
You see-
toes.
Let's see. I look like an OG right here. I don't know if I'm a pastor, a deacon, or if I'm an OG. Like, listen, youngster.
Cut it out.
This grown folk music. It looks like I could dance with like a 45-year-old woman right now.
Oh my goodness.
And then after we'll play some bingo.
All right, so VargasTUBE, we're gonna be bringing in one of our special guests, my man Madison, big part of
Yeah, man.
VargasTUBE. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
the
come on,
producer of
Madison.
Vargas.
Yo,
What's up,
he's
Vargas
gonna-
family? Hey,
he's
How's
gonna-
everybody doing?
We're doing
Everybody,
great.
no, I want you, Amalo, to really introduce who
Yeah.
Madison is because he
That was
hates
too
taking
short.
credit. We know our videographer, our photographer, Madison.
And Malik.
And
of
Malik.
course. Malik Ricks.
Shout out to Malik.
Shout out to
go.
my boy Malik. Shout out to
I
my
couldn't
boy
do it
Madison.
without Malik for real though.
And man, Madison is the
Amado.
man, the myth, the legend.
Madison, he did a few lessons with me. Tell the fight fans about what you were telling me.
Man, I thought I can throw some hands until I actually worked with a pro, and Amado's he's gifted with the mitts, man. He is so talented with the mitts. It's crazy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Madison, also another thing I like to hype my team up. He has those LA vibes. He's a little bit older. I'm not gonna put his age out there. Hey, I ain't gonna step on your pimping, but he is married, ladies. He is married. But my whole thing is this: he's a little older than us. You know what I'm saying? He's in his 30s. And his
is
soul,
not old.
his soul.
That's
I
not
know.
even old.
I feel it.
You guys are really old.
So wait. So
what?
if you say that he's old, I'm 44.
Mom, you
So
said
you're
can you-
prehistoric.
you're-
Can you guys
That's not
put 50
old.
Cent in the club? I'm
You're
like,
farting
Mom.
dust right
Hey,
now.
but pops, when I said this on Instagram too, when I get your age, because the people from PBC were calling my daddy fat, and what were you saying, pops?
Stop looking at my zipper. That's
Dang.
what I said. That's what I said.
Anyways, I feel like this is like a blind date for Madison right now. I feel like what's going on?
Lovely contestant number.
Good.
Well, we're
Anyways,
gonna play a game.
yeah, we are gonna play a game.
Yeah, we're gonna play a game. So
Madison.
I reached out on the VargasTUBE and had all of the subscribers. Everybody's been showing so much love. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you guys. Thank you.
And I wanted everybody to get involved, so I wanted them to ask some questions for the family. So I'm gonna shout them out, shout out where they're from, and ask you guys a couple questions from the fans. Is that
Here we
cool?
go. Here we go.
Cool.
All right, we're gonna start off with mom and pops right now. Let's just get it going. This is from Raquel from Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Oh,
Okay.
Wyoming.
No.
Since,
Shout out to
That's
Cheyenne
Chicago
from
style.
Wyoming.
since it's Valentine's Day, well, yesterday, my question is for Martha and Fernando. You guys are such a beautiful power couple, and that is so admirable.
Yes, they are.
What advice do you each give to couples to make it work?
I was lucky. I'm gonna be honest. I was lucky. I got a great woman. God took care of me from I was young, 17 when I met her, and we had Junior when she was 15 and I was 18. So throughout my whole life, believe it or not, I haven't been perfect. I know it's hard to believe.
Believe it or not.
No, not you.
Not for us.
But
No.
I'm just grateful. I just got a great woman, man.
That's right.
And I'm just
So
grateful.
no advice?
No, I don't got.
No,
I
don't
got
ask
advice.
her.
I think
Don't
the advice
ask
is
you.
you
Ask
got
my
lucky.
mom.
I got advice.
Yeah.
Just say yes. To your wife. You're like, whatever.
Happy
whatever.
wife, happy
Happy
life?
wife, happy life.
There it
Hey,
is.
you know that video made me
28.
cry, Dad?
Which one?
The one.
That was
That's-
a really beautiful
Dad, I was driving. I was just like, God, I'm so.
No, you
gra-
weren't driving, Amado.
I was.
You were parked,
Yes.
and you
Yeah.
were looking at that,
Yeah.
How you gonna tell
obeying
me
the law.
How you gonna tell? Okay.
Oh, yeah,
You were
were parked.
obeying
He
the
didn't
law.
get the hint.
But
He
I
didn't get
did.
the
It's
hint.
just
Everybody,
It's
hands
just.
out.
It's just
Oh
a
my God,
very
give him
beautiful
comments.
thing about my parents. What they have. I told my mom, I want what you and Dad have when I'm your guys' age.
100%.
And you know what my mom said? What'd you tell me, Mom?
I told you got to pray on it, but the most important decision
I
that
love Mom.
anybody has, obviously, is
Who they
choosing
gonna
their
be.
spouse.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so that's the very important decision.
Yeah.
But back to the advice.
Yeah, they
for,
gotta
for
ask you.
Raquel, right?
They gotta
Raquel?
ask
What about you, Mom?
Yep.
What do you think?
I would just say the advice. I would just say pick your battles. Definitely pick your battles. Know that you work as a team when problems come, financial, children. Learn how to work as a team, because if you guys are divided, man, those problems will come. So
Worse.
I just feel, just teamwork, and pick your battles. And for sure, the number one I would definitely say is open communication. I think there's a lot of assumptions and things that as couples sometimes we don't talk about, and you guys, we can assume so many things.
Yeah.
And I think communication is key. Of course, love and respect on top of it, but communication, definitely.
I think just seeing
That
it
would
from
be
an
advice.
outside perspective, Mom, as a son, one thing I value from my dad and yourself, of course, we think of you, we think of loyalty off tops.
Big time.
But I think just as far as a couple and a marriage, just having all of us under one roof and
That's
one
hard.
relationship. I mean, Mom, we talked about in a previous podcast. It's hard because you married my dad to the public first, then he's your husband.
Yeah.
And, to see how you guys stood strong through whatever people had to say. People had to say whatever. Even when you were with him when he was world champion, you know what he said, what people would say.
Well, your
You
dad
know?
would forget. Let me be real about this. Your dad would forget that he was married.
Yeah.
No,
We weren't-
not you.
We weren't really married because he proposed 11 years after we got
Yeah.
together, but he proposed to me before that, and I told him no. He wasn't ready to be a husband. I didn't want to be married into something that was a facade, and I felt like if you're gonna marry me, I know my worth, and this is what I expect. So, I put some standards and I put some conditions for him, and unfortunately, when you get young with somebody, you're still learning, you're growing,
Correct.
and I was mature, he was immature, No, he just had different goals, but I just feel, there's just so much that comes with it, because we were so young, so we had to
Yes.
grow up, learning a lot and very quick, and
Yeah.
being parents at the same
And-
time. So
And let me just say this for a lot of people that don't know, during that time, when you're in the position of being a girlfriend or, married to somebody that that is in that
Public eye.
yeah, man, it's people were telling my mom, hey, you could do this,
Yeah.
you could run away this
Yeah.
amount of money, you
Yeah.
could do this
Yeah.
and that,
For
and and we say this all the time. There's nobody like my mother, man.
Exactly.
Nope.
There's nobody
at
like
all.
my mother, and man.
well, misery loves company, and I feel like
But you gotta commend yourself.
Yeah,
gotta
yeah, you
commend
have to pat yourself on the
because-
back.
No, it's very hard. Let me. I think all the wives that I think any position, but especially as an athlete, it's very hard. Ladies, if you want to be with an athlete, not want to, but it happens to be you're with an athlete, you gotta have tough skin, man. It's really hard. But I think any woman
tough.
in a married to a spouse or a guy that even dating, that is in a position, whether it could be corporate level and it gets all the
Yeah.
attention, or you could be a pastor and get a lot of attention from the congregation.
100%.
Just anything. You could be the manager at McDonald's. I mean,
I don't know about that.
Well,
No, it doesn't matter.
you know what
I
I
get
mean?
what you mean.
You're still
It's-
gonna have people
It's just
jocking
status.
you.
It's
people-
status, it's position, and I
Yeah.
feel a lot of women like to be with somebody in a
Of course,
position.
of course.
And I feel that sometimes women, man, we are very smart, but man, do we use everything that we have as weapons. But men too, men do the same.
Yeah. And some of the best advice that I've ever gotten too is that women have brought down nations.
Yeah.
The strongest of men.
Or
Kings.
have built nations.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say behind every great man is a great woman. So
I think that's very
it's,
true.
it's a greater woman.
It's one or two things.
Yeah.
It's either or. So
Yeah.
anyways.
But I would feel also it would help marriages when they're going through things is obviously the most important thing. I feel that really kept me going and not wanting to choke this guy out or end up in
Or give
Maybe
up.
you did.
wives that
but
snap, right? No, I just feel really having a personal relationship with God really helped me.
Yeah.
I prayed,
Awesome,
I
Mom. I
prayed
love
for
that.
wisdom. I prayed for numbness
Come on now.
through our trials, and
Yeah.
I felt like, I just wanted my husband. I prayed for that man that I felt I wanted, and I felt it was a little late. We did things backwards. We're Mexican, right? We end up getting pregnant. We think we're in love. We end up getting pregnant, and then we want to get married. And so I felt I did it all backwards, and in a way, I blame myself. I felt like, well, I got into this mess, right? In our culture, we're like, ya
Right.
te casaste. That's it.
Right.
Now you lay in your bed, you made it, right?
This family is
Man.
together because of this woman.
And that is something I love about you guys is that you're bringing all these people into your life and being so open and honest. And so for all the VargasTUBE fans out there who are listening, you got to show love to this family for
We
being
love
so
you guys.
open
Thank you guys. We love you
and
too.
giving knowledge and game and just bringing you
man.
in. And look how tight they are. They're regardless of whatever happens, they're always have each other's
Yeah.
back, and that's something you
100%.
got to love.
Always.
So what's the next question?
Yeah.
I hope
Good job,
Let's
Madison.
get China Vargas. Let's get her involved.
My muñeca hermosa.
This is from Gisela Aguilar from Las Vegas.
Okay.
China Vargas.
And this is a broad question, but it says China. Who inspires you?
Inspires me. To be honest, I would say my mom. Because my mom she does everything.
Yeah, she does.
She's a manager, the freaking momager. Everything she does. Without her, like we said, we wouldn't be here. She holds the family together.
She's the glue to the family.
She's like Madison. You know what I'm saying? My dad gets all the praise. We get all the praise, but you make the show happen.
Yeah, I'm just thankful
You know?
you guys
That's her.
That's my mom.
brought me in,
That's the
man.
queen.
That's all. I
Don't worry
appreciate it. All right, so this is for everybody. Well, mainly the fighters of the family. This is from Kevin from Memphis.
What's up, Kevin from
We got
Memphis?
everybody all over
Kevin?
the
What's going on,
country.
Kev?
Kevin was good.
What advice do you have for a young
good?
boxer who is trying to make it? Anybody can answer.
Stay disciplined and
Keep
Yeah.
God first. And that's the only reason I made it, and I was able to do it because of God. So that's very important.
I feel like all that is really key, but I feel like if you really want to make it, you got to show the world how great you are.
Yeah.
You got to put yourself out there. You got to YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever the case may be. I just feel like you got to show the world how you fight, because you got people who are getting signed just off. Jake Paul just made $40 million last year off of social media. A social media fighter that probably took a couple months of boxing training, made $40 million last year.
And you clown
But he's
certain.
an athlete.
Oh,
I
he's a
think he's an
TikToker.
athlete.
He's a
He's a great
YouTuber.
athlete.
Whatever, bro.
No,
At the end of the
just
day,
period. You just
Gotta
look.
give it
You
up
got to
for
show the
him.
world
Yeah.
how great you are.
100%.
Period. End of story. You got to show them, how you fight, how how you're part of your community, how it's just what it is. But go ahead, Junior Vargas.
I'm gonna bring a prop because I feel like a pastor right now, so we gotta use it.
Go ahead.
I think for me and my brothers, this feels crazy holding it. I think for me and my brothers, one of the best feelings that we're gonna have is to carry this around our waist, and when they say "and the new," and then we give it to our dad, cause we didn't even know how to throw straight punches, and he took us from the ground up, and me and Amado picked it up late from the ground up, and hopefully it is to. If you guys, I'm talking about the real fighters that want to become world champion, I think what it is don't believe in your ego. And there's always room for improvement. Whatever you did, your last fight or your last training session, you can't live off that hype. I just fought, right? But it's weird. Like I have this energy where now they're gunning for me more. Now there's so many views on my highlights, and now I see even world champions kind of commenting and tagging this fighter that's rising. So I'm like, all right, I can't feel like, you know what, I'm the man. But if I want to get this one day, I can't believe my hype. I like what Andre Ward said, you can't love the nightlife. And I'm speaking to myself because I like stepping out. You know, I'm from Vegas. I think the culture here is very nightlife-ish.
Talk that talk, Junior Vargas. I love it.
But I just feel that at the end of the day, if you have this desire to become someone in life, you should never have the complacency to stay the same. So I think that's what it is for me.
Wow, that was amazing.
That's very pastor vibes. I like that.
Yeah, I love that.
There we go.
And wait. We got
we got a couple more.
fighter.
The fighter.
Let's hear it.
The one who started it all, the royal nutsack. We gotta get his take. Wait, did you already speak?
And will you guys really buy that shirt?
Am I punch drunk?
No. I didn't.
Go ahead.
Well, you just said a little bit. Go ahead and
Okay,
speak
go
on
ahead
that.
and speak on that, Dad.
Because we're trying to get to where you got.
You got to be really disciplined. And at the end of the day, I got to where I got to. First, God, of course. That goes without saying, as in our family. But because I was so disciplined, I didn't go out. Look, 12 years old when I started fighting. It took me 4 years to break history. At 16 years of age, I became the youngest national champion in boxing.
Ooh, I love that.
At 16 years of age, fighting, what does that mean? Open division, fighting
132.
From 16 up to 32 years of age.
Yeah.
So you're fighting grown men. The minimum age is 16, and I was I had just barely turned 16, and I was the youngest in the tournament to do so. So
they ended up changing that, right?
Yeah, they ended up changing the age limit to 18 because kids were getting stopped.
That's like having your 16-year-old fight a 24-year-old.
Yeah,
Fighting your grown man strength.
Oh, 32-year-old.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter.
Wait,
so,
you do that?
You do that, and he does that, and he whoops him.
It's a little timer.
Because it came out of his family,
bro.
So yeah, I mean, you got to be disciplined. So it took me 4 years to break history because I was so disciplined. Like I'm telling you guys, I would walk, 3 miles to go to the gym before Garcia gave me a ride. Before my heifer gave me a ride.
He caught you walking one day, after you were done?
Yeah, so he goes, where are you going? I go, I'm going to my house. I go, where do you live? I'm back at China Highlands High School. And you come walking every day to Colón? I go, yes. So it has to be like you got to give everything, your discipline to boxing.
And sacrifice too. That's big.
Yeah, sacrifice. You gotta sacrifice.
Running.
But
go ahead.
But you know what I'm learning, Dad? I went on a quick little vacay to Cali. I was spending time with my family, stuff like that. I brought my plastics, and because I was eating a little bit out there. Remember, I FaceTimed you out there, and you're like, that's my son. That's what I'm talking about. You're learning how to be a full-time athlete. Hey, maybe you're not training in the boxing gym or in camp, but you're doing something. Yeah, you know what I mean? Maintaining, not ballooning up in weight. And
very true.
I would say for me, what I've seen through you is just, get a good support. Obviously, find the right gym.
That's
like
good.
go look at gyms, see what they offer, and look at their training. And I would just say that obviously to start off, but obviously in the later
you're
experience,
right.
Mom. But
Mom, you're the fighter. You're the biggest fighter here.
No, I'm just saying start.
Mama Dukes.
Go ahead, Madison.
Okay, so let's go back to the Queen, Martha. What do you do when you're stressed or need a minute to get time to yourself? This is from Deanna from Idaho.
Oh, shout out to Deanna from Idaho.
You got fans all over.
Yeah, thank you.
Love
Thank you for tuning in.
You've been working out more now?
I have. Lately now I've been taking my stress out. I used to take it on Vargas, but like I said, you gotta. No, you would like when you're at home and you're going through stuff. You don't want to be around your husband. You want to be alone sometimes. I think lately I've been going to the gym.
Get it, mama.
I
Fair
feel
enough.
amazing. After this, actually, I'm headed to the gym.
Good.
So I like my workouts at night. I'm liking them in the morning as well. So I would say find something where obviously it's going to relax you. I didn't think it would. At first, I was like, oh, God, I want to go to the gym.
I know.
Like a hassle.
Yeah, it was the hardest thing was getting there. I think
the
once I was
hardest.
there,
And you know
easy.
what? I told you, it takes 21 days to form a habit.
Yeah.
I told you the same thing.
And you've been hitting it.
Yeah.
And you know what? Now it's like, you know, like you too, like you go places, you're like, I need it. Like, I need to run. I need a, you know, even me, because, you know, I've been doing just stuff to recover on my back. And I've even felt like, even if I'm not in the boxing gym, I need to be working on my back. I need to be working on, you know, just something. I need to be doing something every day.
Even before we got here, Amalo, you ran 3 miles. I know it's kind of like our time management needs to be a little better, but you're learning how to be more of an athlete and letting it become more of your lifestyle. You know.
And not only that, I feel like you know, like creating good habits. You know, I had a friend that told me that, like, I'm picking up on your habits. Like, before I would just eat whatever I want throughout the day. And now I just have my black coffee. I only eat like 1 or 2 times a day, or one time. If you could only eat 1 time, do that. You know, fast, have your black coffee, go work out, and you lose some weight.
Yeah.
One last thing that I like to do, well, before I started working out, I would just, you know, go to my room, get some alone time. And I love candles. I would light up candles, and it brings a vibe.
That's my mother.
It does.
You're nasty.
No, I said by myself. By myself. I like that. I feel like it just brings me calm.
Gotcha, Mom.
Awesome.
We got a question from Miguel Linares from Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn. What it look like?
Crazy.
I was just listening to Lean Back.
Hey, this is a question for everyone. If you can only eat your favorite meal for the rest of your life, what are you eating?
Damn.
China would eat hot Cheetos all day.
No,
or
I
Takis.
would not. I don't know. That's a hard one. We eat a lot of
say
food. We
do.
eat like a lot of good food. So I don't
I know. We
know.
love to
is
eat.
hard.
I mean, sushi. I think if I could have
Emmy would live at Morton's if you could.
I think
Filet
Maybe
mignon.
Thai
Filet
food.
mignon.
Maybe not Thai food. I don't know.
No?
I think I'd probably
Type-
do eggs.
Eggs? All right,
feel
you're
like-
drunk, dude.
No,
that was
I
an
feel
Amalo
like-
comment.
No.
No,
Oh, yeah.
listen. Because, like, look, if you think about it, let's just say your favorite food, it gets tiresome after, like, you just feel like, ugh.
Yeah.
But I can eat, when I'm in training camp, I eat eggs every day.
True.
Like 6
And,
times.
and I don't feel like
it's
gross.
too heavy,
I don't
right.
feel
my
like,
egg is really good.
you get what I'm saying? I don't
But
know.
with yema, no,
it's
they
bomb. It has to be with you.
Really? I used to be like that, but
I
your taste buds
hate
changed.
it.
You gotta have a
I
little
like
so
them now.
much. I only eat
My mom
egg
can't
whites.
stand onion.
I love it.
I like it grilled.
Oh,
Hey, what about
grilled, but not
tomatoes?
like
I
not
hate
raw.
tomato. But just diced.
All right, next question.
ahead.
Go ahead.
All right.
You getting hungry, Amato?
Yeah, I haven't
Love
ate all
it.
day. Literally, I'm gonna go run after.
Yogurtland. Yogurland.
Motto's been staying strict to everything.
Yeah,
so.
man.
This is from Arturo Barajas from East Palo Alto, California.
Oran.
What's
What's up, Arturo?
Hey, question to
Palo
all
Santos.
3 brothers. How do you guys stay so close? Besides boxing, what else brings y'all together? And what do you guys do outside the boxing ring?
Good question. If you want to go ahead, go ahead.
I feel like boxing brings us together. And I say this all the time. Even if we tried to run away from boxing, we couldn't. So, I mean, I feel like it's a blessing, too, because I know a lot of brothers that don't even talk to each other. I mean, I just feel like it's a blessing, man. I feel like you just got to not try so hard. I feel like we all click. And if you're ever in the position to where, you know, your family doesn't click or this and that, or, you know, just pray on it, man. I just feel like it's a blessing that God, you know, gives certain people or whatever. But I don't know, man. I think we just got lucky. You know, we're very, very close.
I just feel like I just want to see my brothers win. I feel like when my brothers, you know, it could be small things. He's going to the gym or I don't know. I love seeing my brothers win. And I feel like when you have a relationship where you guys just want to better each other, I feel like it makes you guys more closer.
Right.
You know?
But you know, it's crazy because not every day are we like gonna feel the best for each other. Sometimes we get each other's skin because we're so
100%.
close. Listen, any relationship, I mean, you guys could tell me better than I
Very
know.
much so.
Yeah.
You're gonna argue.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
You're gonna,
Pick your battles.
you know, you're gonna argue, but you know, thank God, you know, we've had our disagreements, we've had our, you know, scuffles to say the least. But at the end of the day, I
Who
think
took my charger? Who got my clothes?
know,
Oh,
number
you
one-
want
the
to
number-
talk
the-
about
the-
Chargers.
Charger bandit.
that's a
Charger
Charger
bandit.
bully.
You guys
Hey, let me
are
tell you guys
bandits.
something. He swore
Go ahead, China.
everybody who took my charger? This
Right.
and this and that. Da, 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 da. Oh, Amado took it. Oh, Junior took it. You guys stay taking my chargers.
Amado,
Let me tell you.
Junior.
He'll use your charger?
No. Okay, look. My mom, her phone was dead. And she was like, hey, China, do you have a charger? I was like, no. Like, somebody keeps on taking my charger. I don't have a charger. She goes, oh, well, look in Dad's closet because I always see him putting something in his jacket. I said, jacket?
Yeah.
So I'm looking through like his jackets that are hung up. Looking, I can't over exaggerate
like
it.
six.
No,
Six
like
chargers.
thick.
He had a stack.
Like it's like on some like it's like
That's a
dangling
lie.
from
Charger
another
thief,
side.
huh?
Charger
10 of
bandit.
them.
And what are we gonna
10
tell
of
him?
them.
What are we gonna tell my
Nothing.
dad? My whole thing is this. I know we're not.
Nothing.
I don't want a problem.
Nothing.
My whole thing is this. So
Nothing.
I know I left my charger before I went to go shower. I know where I left it in the kitchen. There's no way it could just jump unless Amado. First thing I ask is Amado because Amado feels confident to grab my shit or stuff. Excuse me.
Hey.
I'm getting better
All
at
right.
this. So I get out the shower and it's gone. And I asked my dad. I said, Dad, do you know where my charger is?
Charger bandit.
No, I don't. Vato, do you check your car? Do you know where you left it?
Yeah.
Look. I go back to the kitchen knowing that it's not there, looking around there, and then here he comes. Here he comes downstairs.
this
Vato,
one yours?
I found it. Here's your charger. I'm like,
That's
I know I didn't leave it up there.
No, I left it plugged in the wall the other time, and I was looking. I was like, I went up to Dad's room, and I told him, I said, "Hey, like, have you seen my charger?"
Unbelievable.
And he goes, he pulls it out in his pocket. He goes, "Is this one yours?"
yeah.
No,
Two things.
it's the neighbor.
Two things my dad is. One, he's charger bandit.
And
Two,
banquetas.
wait, he's banquetas.
Big time.
For anybody who doesn't know what banquetas is,
He hits the curves.
The curves all the time.
Crazy. I'm the best driver of the family.
And you know what?
and Amado
You
go
took
back
the
and
whole
forth.
bunch.
And
Get
you
that
and
one
Amado.
in church.
And you know
best
what?
driver of
Actually-
they should have shut the damn person that gave you a
Hey,
license.
I don't know who gave you a license. I mean,
That's real.
Fair enough.
fair.
Speaking of that, Amado used my car. I felt like being a good brother. And, in return, my rim is scratched.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow.
Let me just say
Banquetas
this.
Junior.
Let me just say this.
You don't do
Thank
that.
the Lord that I make some money. So whatever I
but-
gotta pay for, I got you, bro. Don't trip.
It's
I love
fine,
you.
It's but
the
I'm
principle.
just-
I know. And another thing
okay.
about
alright.
being about whatever.
We're not
You guys are
materialistic.
close. Is about respect. I feel like that's the biggest. You gotta have respect for your brothers, and you gotta have respect. That's number one.
Because if it's not given, it surely won't be earned.
Yeah. Man, that's very true.
Hey, my pop says, you may not like me, but you will.
Respect
Man, you
me.
could see you hate.
Oh, I hate Fernando.
And this, that, but guess what?
Yeah.
I'm never in my life.
Go ahead.
Point
In my life.
Wait, you gotta zoom in on the
Yeah,
finger.
please zoom in.
Zoom in on the finger while he's doing it.
Never in my life have I been disrespected to my face. Yes, you can have these punks that
Go ahead, Dad.
that when I used to drink and go out to clubs and all that, and then at the end of the night, they're like 300 feet away, and they're like, "Hey, Fernando Vargas." And I'm, well, where are you at?
Yeah.
'Cause I don't see you.
And they're leaving. They're leaving
And
while
they're
they're
leaving.
So they're saying,
And they're
"F
leaving.
Fernando Vargas."
Fernando Vargas.
The bodyguard's already like
What the
escorted
hell?
you out, and you want to say
You know
that.
what? Maybe you should have stayed home and you wouldn't have heard that.
Yeah, but it's
saying.
okay. But
Just
that was
saying.
back in the day. Like
All right,
I
next
said,
question.
Nobody has ever disrespected
All right, next
me
question.
to my
Next
face.
question.
Okay, next question. Let's go, Madison.
I
go,
love it. I
Madison.
love it. I think this is for all of the fighters, but we're gonna start with Amado because my man is training hard right
Let's
now.
go.
Byron
he's
from
in camp.
Palmdale.
Byron, what's
What's up,
up?
Byron from Palmdale?
How do you guys deal with hunger when you are in camp?
Look at him.
Coffee.
For real.
I have coffee
It's a-
in the morning. Where am I looking at? Right here. I have coffee in the morning. Nitro cold brew from Starbucks to be exact. And let's say I go to spar, and after that I go straight to go run. Right after, drink another coffee if I want, and then I have a good meal. I have a good amount of protein, a lot of vegetables, and I'm a-okay. That's all. And that's
Well, I
all-
mean,
that's all-
Everybody has their ways of
Yeah,
cutting.
we all have our different ways of cutting weight. Me personally, I eat to lose weight.
Yeah.
I have around 5,000 calories a day.
Wow.
5,000 calories a day. Like our bodies are all different.
And you
Enjoy
fight
them.
at a bigger weight than Amado, huh?
I do, but the thing with that too, because I try that, I cannot do that.
Yeah.
Enjoy the metabolism when you're young, son.
No, but the thing is, like I remember for the Eastern qualifications.
You were ripped, bro. He was like,
that was the most skinniest, 119,
I
right?
felt bad seeing Emmy go to sleep. Like his dinner was at
Yeah, it
6
was
p.m.
119.
eating Cliff Bars.
But that's the sacrifice that works.
Yeah.
You were doing
Sacrifice.
kind of intermittent fasting, and not knowing
Look,
it.
I was,
'Cause it was-
okay. So look, let me tell you something. When you fight, you're obviously supposed to rest after you're done fighting, right? Hard fight. You're fighting the best people in the country.
Yeah.
I fought after I would be from eating just breakfast. I would probably be 2-3 pounds overweight because when you deplete your body so much, it holds on to anything.
Everything.
Anything.
Yeah.
You could have a half a glass of water. You'll go
Yeah.
up 2 pounds, 3 pounds.
I think that's why I'm not losing weight as quick.
You're good, mom.
But
Baby, you're doing
but
beautiful, baby.
you know,
holding
I
on
would
to the
after
fat.
fighting, I would have to go run, and then after running later on, I would make my own sauna in the bathroom with towels under the thing, turn it hot, the shower, and just be dancing in there. Just try something. Just I'm not trying to be running all
Yeah,
day.
man.
Something, and I was literally in there for probably an hour every night fighting, 4 or 5 times.
And in that training camp, me and my brother, we would do everything. All right, bro, we gotta run. We gotta run in the morning.
Yeah.
Boom. We gotta run at night. Sometimes our weight's a little heavy, but I feel like the main thing is you just gotta put in the work in.
Yeah,
You put in the work in, and it will show.
And how were you shadowboxing at the track?
I was so done.
Anyways, let me finish.
Go ahead.
So it was. I fought all 3 days, right? And you're fighting the best in the nation
Yep.
at your weight.
Yep.
So you're throwing blows. Your body's sore. My weight would go a little more, 6-7 pounds, because I would just from the water, me drinking the water
that's
from in
more.
between the corner.
Yeah, man.
I fought at 152. Like I was, oh my goodness. So then I think after the second fight, I looked at Emmy and I said, bro,
I wasn't there. You called me.
I called you, huh?
You called me.
I called him and I said, Emmy, I have so much more respect for you, bro. You're
Now you know.
you're bad. You're bad
Okay, we
ASS.
get it.
And
We
that's what I love about the pros is you don't have to constantly fight every day. Like
Yeah.
as an amateur, you have to fight
Bro.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Yeah.
Thursday, and then
Let me
and
tell
then
you.
championship.
Yeah, you.
All you gotta do is weigh in one time. Boom, you made the weight.
Go rehydrate.
If
That's why
you're
you can go down
1
more.
ounce overweight,
That's it. One.
if you're 1 ounce overweight, you could fight 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, at a national tournament. Yep.
Make it to finals. If
Yep.
you're overweight 1 ounce, you're disqualified.
Well, you got a trial scale.
yeah,
You could
but
test your weight
That's
there.
what I'm saying.
Right.
But either way, why would you do that to
Well,
yourself? You know what I'm saying? Either way, but there's people who go on the first day.
Yeah.
They have before the fight even the fight day start. They have check-in. So you go, you weigh in, and people skip weight on that one too.
Yeah.
So your flight, your hotel for a week, everything you gotta leave.
You gotta go. Time to go, big dog.
What are you gonna do there? You're gonna sightsee? You know what I'm
and,
saying?
and sometimes it's the worst because you have to wait in line. Like for USA Boxing, I don't know how long, like 2 hours before you weigh in, and you're still dehydrated
Yeah.
because you can't even sip water. You
No.
can't even. This is a pound. So if you drink all the water, you're dehydrated
Yep.
and you're on these like
Yeah.
because you have no saliva. And yeah, it's just
I remember.
Okay.
I remember our
Spitting on the
qualifiers.
water.
That's how I was. I had to run again at night, like for a whole hour straight. I couldn't even have water after. That would make my weight go up. It was that close. So and then my homie, shout out to Mark Castro. We would see him at tournaments, bro. How would Mark
Sucked
be?
up.
Like this? And literally with sweaters, like 3-4 sweaters trying to make weight.
we're gonna get him on the podcast. I
Yeah,
just
hey,
talked to
that'd
him
be
a couple
dope.
days. I talked to
That'd be
Mark a
awesome.
couple of days.
What is he for now?
Shout out to Mark Castro,
Something
signed
like
to the Zone, right?
Hey, we trying to get Mark Castro money.
Matchroom.
Yeah, Matchroom. He's
Let's
doing
go.
his thing. You know, the Vargas brothers got a lot of love for Mark
Yeah.
Castro. Shout
Yeah,
out to
man.
my boy, Olympic gold medalist,
Yeah, man.
2 times,
Fought at Worlds.
doing
Dude
his thing.
Emmy did all that too. I'm like, Emmy, what is AIBA? What is this? Because he fought everywhere. So he's fought in Ireland. The
Yes,
beautiful
he
thing
has.
about boxing, like I know my dad is.
take you around the
Yeah,
world, and
my-
it's something beautiful, man.
Okay, let's stay on track, guys. So the
Oh
weight,
yeah, I
the
forgot
weight-
we were doing
We're
questions.
doing the.
You're
Madison,
good.
yeah.
You're good. This is what I like.
I want to
Madison,
make sure that
go
the
off,
fans
go
always
off.
get
Oh,
their
they
questions.
love it. Everyone's
Okay,
enjoying it.
cool.
I was sitting here listening and enjoying it. This is more of a comment question. It's kind of funny though. This is from Ishi Blanks from Los Angeles.
Okay.
Probably
Shout out to Los.
For Rose Senior.
Ishe.
You're a legend, Fernando. Keep the legacy going, G. Happy for your success, Vato. Tell your sons to bring back the Feroz hair bangs, homie.
They always say that.
Who's going to do it? Who would do it?
Amado would never sacrifice his hair.
Never.
Vato, let me tell you something.
I think my dad would do it before any of my boys do it.
If they want to do it,
Grandpa's down.
if they want to do it, they'll do it.
Maybe for a Halloween,
but actually,
You know what?
Junior said
I might do it.
he might do it when he's gonna fight for the title.
For a title?
Really?
Oh, imagine that.
That'll be a movie.
And then that'd be
be
crazy
real.
because
Not the bangy bang.
everybody was
Come on,
gonna start
come on.
copying him. Watch what I'm telling you.
Hey, but it has to be like.
Are you gonna do it bleached?
Yeah,
Like
bleach,
Let me
you
tell
gotta
you
be
something.
bleached.
Okay.
It has to be like 2022 improvised. So it can't be just the copete in the front and then
Everything
All
else
bald.
bald.
yeah, everything
All
else bald. It has to be
bald,
a good fade.
No,
you know what I
fade,
mean?
no, of course, a nice
Something.
fade.
I feel like it has to be
Nice fade.
Junior Vargas because that's Fernando
If you
Vargas
see,
Jr.
Come on.
there's a.
You just don't
there's
want
a
them to
pi-
mess with your
Hey,
curls.
Oh,
there's a
Mother would
picture-
never
That's
do
all
it.
you want. That now he's saying.
Come on,
There's
look
a
at it.
picture
It's curly.
where I have the bangs and I have an edge up, and then people go, "Man, you already
Yeah,
have
but
an
I'm
edge
talking
up
about
going
the
on."
fade though.
No, the fade is up.
So let me give everybody insight on those bangs. He would take forever to style
Trademark.
them, and I was like, Fernando, you have
It's
like
2 hairs.
how many bangs?
You just got fed
he
up
would
with
take
it,
like
Pops?
it
I got
would
fed up
take
with it.
forever.
This is fed up with
It
it.
looked good
man.
though.
He had to get the
It's kinda
blow
like Junior with the
dryer,
braids. It's
he
a
had to get
different
the hair
effect.
spray.
You had to bring the braids up.
Hold on,
You know, that's a
Wait,
touchy
wait,
subject
wait,
right
Before
there.
you guys, before you
Let's
guys,
not go there.
wait.
Yeah.
Let me say it.
Damn.
Wait,
Come on.
hold on, one at a time. Before you guys,
How long?
Stop.
you know,
Let's not go there. Next
wait,
question.
hold on. Before you guys
Madison,
speak on the
let
bangs,
him
hold on.
defend
Before you guys
himself.
speak on the bangs, rest in peace to the bangs.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you.
R.I.P.
They're dead.
And
They had to go. My dad said this. Hold on. Look at him.
He's fuming.
He can't even talk right
Let
now.
the man
So my
speak.
whole thing is this.
We love that jet.
They
black
look
hair.
good. They thought it was Puerto Rican. They thought it was, whatever
Why
it
would you
is.
want people to think you're Puerto Rican?
No, but
when you're
look,
Mexican.
look how he's getting mad. No,
Thank you.
what I'm saying is it was a different vibe on me. My whole thing is,
Whatever.
I felt a little more drippier, and I'm gonna be
You're
real.
not drippy.
Drippier.
You're-
My- my thing is this.
That's not drippy. That's
It's high maintenance.
Hold on. Look how mad he's
Isn't
getting.
it high
Zoom in on him.
maintenance?
So
Isn't it high
anyways-
maintenance, guys?
All right, let me finish, and then I'm done. So we can go to the next
I wanna
question.
throw up.
So my dad said, Vato, you're having your U.S. debut.
Thank you.
You cannot embarrass me like that.
Thank you.
So I was like, I surprised him. I took him off, and then I went to the gym, and he put me all over his Instagram.
posted
My son
it.
is back.
Yeah.
Hey,
Post it on my Instagram.
hey, VargasTUBE, let me know if you guys like Junior with the braids or Junior with the comb
Hey, let
over.
me-
Let us know in the
I
comments
like
below.
My dad can't
He
handle
could pull off both. It's
Thank
just
you,
the
Mama.
comb over is just Junior.
I love
I love that. I'm more like clean cut.
No.
Yeah.
He can't pull off the braids.
Yes,
I
he
don't
can.
give a
You can't say he
I
didn't
love
look
it.
good in
Just-
them. At
I
least.
love, that's my
Just
sister.
what?
You can't say he didn't look good in them.
Just
He
the
did it.
emphasis.
Yes,
Just the
he
emphasis.
did. It just wasn't. We didn't prefer it.
Ven pa' acá, abuelo. Abuelo.
Vente, abuelo.
Grandpa's
Ven pa' acá.
more than welcome to join in.
Look at
Why don't
Grandpa's
you
hair.
go between
Look at
Emiliano and
Everybody
Junior?
wants
Abuelo,
what's
¿qué?
up?
Hey, bring him between you guys, Emiliano and Junior.
Aquí, aquí, abuelo.
Acá. Yeah.
Abuelo, fix your shirt.
Hey.
Just have him talking to your mic, Junior.
Inglés, eh?
Siéntate,
Okay,
abuelo.
ponte
Tiene que
eso.
hablar en inglés.
You know what this is called? This is called respect right here.
Respect.
Siéntate, abuelo.
Respect.
Siéntate.
Siéntese, Pops.
Saluda a todos there. Dile hello.
Let's get a little introduction to Grandpa, everybody.
Emiliano.
Let him know who.
If
Okay.
you guys don't
This
know
is the
who
man, the myth, the legend.
Alfredo Swegries is, you might have seen him on Welcome to Los Vargas. You might have seen him on an
GQ.
episode of Finding a Date
With a hyena.
with a girl.
With a hyena.
And
My daddy.
this is Grandpa.
Saluda,
Anyways,
Let's get a little clap. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up? Dile, what's up, what's up?
Hey,
¿Cómo
what's up,
están
fool?
todos? Saluda a todos.
Dice, habló en inglés, pero
Es en inglés.
¿Quieres hablar
En
en
español.
It has to be in English.
o español, ok.
Como quieras, ya.
Ok, yo saludo a todos, muy orgulloso de estar aquí.
Yeah.
Y
It's in the corner.
hablaron de todo, pero no hablan de que yo soy el que les cocino a ellos.
El cocinero.
Everybody's saying why,
Sí.
why they're talking about everything, but they're not talking about that.
He does
He's the one
cook.
that cooks
I don't
for
cook
everybody.
no more.
Sí.
¿Verdad, Pops?
Y
Thank you,
cuando
Pops.
iban a torneos, pues yo era el que les cocinaba. Y
And when he
no-
went to tournaments, that he would be the one cooking for him.
Y cuando, pues yo quería que ellos fueran profesionales. Mi sueño era que ellos fueran profesionales.
I wanted them to be professionals.
I love you, Grandpa.
Por eso andaba batallando con ellos en torneos.
That's why I was struggling with them at tournaments.
Y él es single, quiere todas las tías, no grandmas.
Y luego siempre peleando con la gente, ¿me entiendes? Porque peleábamos a muchachos de muchas peleas y siempre nosotros peleando con ellos y con los hombres.
Let me just say this. My grandpa was the type, when I was fighting, he would be telling the people alongside of him, no, Emiliano, no, I don't know how to say this PG, but
No, gotta keep it PG.
he's not gonna lose, and whoever he's fighting, I feel bad for his family, this,
Or
that,
he's
blah, blah.
gonna get, you know what, beat.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And he'd be saying this.
My grandpa has no filters.
He'd be saying this to the opponent's mother, father, uncle.
Yeah.
Also, one thing, a side note, he will tell you his full life story in 2 minutes.
5 minutes.
Nah,
Your
1 minute.
Your ear will be bleeding probably a minute and a half.
And then
Sounds
he's
like Grandpa's a man of the people. There we go.
We love you, Grandpa.
A veces uno hay que hablar, pero a veces la gente saca otra historia, ¿me entiendes? Siempre uno platica, o sea que cuando a mí me dicen de mis nietos, estoy bien orgulloso, ¿eh? Yo digo,
Thank you, sir.
por lo que ellos pelean, ¿me entiendes? Lo que saben, pero a veces la gente le aumenta, ¿me entiendes? No dicen lo que uno dice.
Yeah.
¿Ve? Y ahí uno se mete en problemas, ¿eh? Por eso ahora tengo mucho cuidado de hablar, porque les digo, mis nietos
Casi lo arrestan.
Go ahead and explain that in English, Dad, what Grandpa just said.
He said basically that, you know, when he's talking, you know, sometimes the
Twist his words.
people are
It's because he
twist
has
their
broken
words.
English, so they don't really understand is what
okay.
he's saying.
We love Grandpa.
Yeah.
He's the
Oh, we
best
love him.
cook
He's
in the
the
world.
best.
¿Y sabes qué, abuelo? Sin ti, mi mamá y mi papá, o nosotros, no estábamos aquí.
Ya, para mí ustedes son un orgullo porque yo he estado desde chico con ustedes. Y
Yeah.
para mí yo verlos, yo he estado con ustedes desde chiquitos y verlos ya grandes y estar ya profesional los tres.
Yeah.
No cualquiera logra eso, mijo.
Yeah.
He was saying that when we were, he's been around since we were little kids, and now we're all professional.
And
And it's
not everybody can do that.
My whole thing is this, Grandpa, before fights or someone is sick in the family, I know my parents caught COVID. My grandpa, hey, he may not say everything the way it's supposed to be said, but he is a prayer warrior.
Yes,
You feel goosebumps, you know, whenever he prays.
I love my grandpa. I love you, Grandpa.
¿Cómo eres, abuelo, con las oraciones?
Bueno, pues yo doy gracias a Dios que Dios siempre me escucha, ¿me entiendes? Y en que, pues como dice Fernando, no somos pues como quisiéramos ser con Dios, ¿verdad? Pero Dios quiere que seamos como Él, seamos igual que Dios. Nomás que la gente a veces interpreta las cosas, ¿verdad? Sí se puede con Dios.
Amén.
O sea,
Todo se puede con Dios.
Jerry, dile al público. dile.
como el sueño de Fernando, cuando contaba mi hija, eso se le hizo realidad. Entonces, y este sueño de mis nietos es un sueño también, así se está haciendo realidad.
He said
Porque lo
that
estamos creyendo.
that our dreams are becoming a reality, just like how my dad's dreams were a reality, was speaking things into existence. ¿Qué más, abuelo?
Pues cuando uno declara cosas a Dios, uno hay que creerlo, porque hay gente que no lo cree, se burlan de uno. A mí se han burlado, ese viejito está loco, ¿me entiendes?
Los incrédulos.
Porque le suelto cosas y pasan y luego se sorprenden, ¿me entiendes?
Let me just say this. You know, along with my dad, you know, my grandpa has really, you know, embedded faith in our family. You know, with my dad and, you know, my grandpa, they really have a strong foundation in, you know, our religion, which is Christianity, and you know, and he says this all the time. You know, it doesn't matter what religion you know you really are, as long as you have a relationship with God. Because you know, there's some people who don't know. Some people who don't know about have the opportunity to. Obviously, there's third world countries and different things like that, and they're not able to, you know, so they won't be judged for that. But at the end of the day, it's a relationship with God, and I feel like, you know, he's embedded faith into our family a lot.
And also Dad.
Yeah, man.
Dad, he'd be doing whatever he'd be doing. But at the end of the day, he would be in church Sunday. And you can have your own opinion about that.
Thank you.
But share a little bit, Dad, like what you have for us as far as what you've shown us about being in church.
Look, I tell him like this. The only reason that I became who I became is because of God. The only reason. I might not be the most perfect person, and I have a lot of mistakes and I have a lot of flaws. I know this. Right. But if anything you could take from me is my faithfulness to God. When I could have been fighting with my wife or whatever, and that doesn't happen too often. But we disagree at points, and so we're not talking. I'm in church with my father-in-law, and I try to take on my kids. Sometimes you guys take off, but I instill that in you guys. Yeah. That is very important. Yeah. I text you guys on Saturday. You know what? We're all going to go to church. Sunday. We're Sunday. We get up at 10 o'clock. We leave by 11. We're in church by 11:30. So that way we could praise God. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So thank you for acknowledging that. Yeah, and that's why we're where we are today, 100%. Because of God.
No, well, that's why we're so tight. And a lot of people talk about that. Wow, how do we stay so tight? And I feel it's because of that. But next question.
Next question, Madison.
Unfortunately, we are getting out of time. We're going to have to extend this now. We got so many questions from the fans right now. I'm so glad you brought Grandpa in, too.
We'll do a part 2.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a part 2. So everybody listening, send your questions in on the community board on the VargasTUBE. And how great was this? You guys opened up, brought Grandpa in. Yeah. And that's amazing. We're gonna have to bring Grandpa on permanently. I think so.
Hey, he's a whole vibe, right, Madison?
He's a great man.
We need a couple hyenas for him.
Okay, we should do a VargasTUBE dating episode for Grandpa.
¿Quieres novia, abuelo?
Ahí estamos.
I think we have a hit show coming up. So
awesome. Okay.
Anybody want to give a close out?
I got it. Okay. VargasTUBE. Thank you again for tuning in. This is another amazing episode of VargasCAST. Be sure to check out, our videos, our past videos. My grandpa, you can see his personality. But in the future videos to come, you'll see that as well. So dating shows, everything like that, coming soon. We love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. And we're out of here.
Thank you, VargasTUBE.
We love you.
Thank you, guys.
Damn it.
Bye.